Hello and welcome back to the channel, Kelly Legends Media. As always, before I begin, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers, all of you who hit that like button, hype the videos, and leave your comments. I really appreciate the support. And it's a good way to support the channel without it costing any money. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's going to be a real short video. I just didn't want to... I try to do at least one video every day, and this is a video. Basically, it's going to be put out for Sunday. Although I might put it out tonight and let it run through Sunday till Monday, be the next video. But I felt too much time has gone by already on this subject, and I thought I'd bring it up. Now, not just lately, but since I've been on YouTube, Dubs and Gunnar have been doing their thing. They have a huge following. They have a lot of subscribers. And their views were like off the chart. Okay? The few videos that I looked at with Dubs videos are lower than before as far as views go. Some videos hit, some don't. But I think all of that is an effect from all the stuff that people call on him, and it's just not his prison record, From the time that these two guys been doing their podcast, they've made a lot of mistakes in things that they said and did, especially when it's regarding wives, number one. Two, deceased people. And three, sick people now. Okay. Now, Gunnar decided to wish death upon the guy with a mask, Chino, from misled loyalty. Okay. Dude's been fighting cancer for as long as I've seen him on the internet. And, he's sick. Guy's terminal. He's fighting for his life. And Gunnar went ahead and said, I don't give a shit he got cancer. That's his problem. He could die tomorrow. I don't care. Let him die. People are trying to kill us every day. There's nobody trying to kill you, Gunnar, or Dubs. Okay? People just say the truth, and the truth hurts sometimes. Okay? You have a long track record of disrespecting women. When Homie Hangout Rascal passed away, you ran with the information that his family gave you and just blasted it across the internet for views. When in reality, that wasn't something that was your responsibility to take care of. Okay, the family could have went about it a certain way, but you blew that for them. Okay, you're sick yourself, Gunnar. You got diabetes. You say you almost died from eating a bad piece of meat. Wishing death on somebody. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Karma's a bitch. Maybe you should take that into account the next time you wish death on a sick person, because you're sick too, man. And I know about diabetes and how quickly your health could go bad on you. Or maybe you could lose a foot or toe or something from a bad nail clipping, So you're in the woods too, okay, with that disease. And it's an incurable disease. So I don't know what would motivate you to talk about somebody's sickness, illness, disease, and wish them that they died from it. I know you're upset because they're saying things about your friend Dubs, but hey, man, come on. Where's your limit at, man? You disrespect girls, women on your podcasts, on your lives, openly. So I don't know, man. I think you're going to be on shaky ground once Dubs becomes old hat. I think you're going to be the new target with all your shenanigans, man. You know, you've talked about wives. Uh, yeah, you know, you have done all the things that we as content creators try not to do to offend people. You do it blatantly, openly, man. You know, so that puts you in a certain category. Dubs is the same thing. When EBK passed away, he had some fall words to share with his subscribers. You know, the guy had just lost his life. How do you think his family felt hearing people talk like that about their loved one? You know, you guys don't realize how you're looking. You know, especially you, Dubs. Like you're looking really bad right now. Um, this Mr. VIP, everybody want to be like me, said you're gonna quit YouTube, and there's a dope fiend ditch for you, Mr. VIP. Said that you're gonna quit YouTube. Now, uh, you have to make a living, and if YouTube's not doing it for you, that's a good excuse to leave and go and handle your business and get a real job, get a real career. You know, I know what CNC operators do. You know, and if you're a setup man like you claim to be, you're just a little bit above a CNC operator, and they make decent money. You know, but yeah, maybe just put something in somebody's ear, uh, just for content, just for shits and giggles, just for clout. You know, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell when you're scheming or when you're trying to be legit. You know, because it seems like a lot of what you do are shenanigans. You know, I think it's the alcohol. You know, if you're gonna blame it on something, blame it on the alcohol, dude. Because you get drunk, man, and you say things. It's like truth serum to you, man. You know, you get diarrhea of the mouth. You're disrespectful, and you say things that really just make you look bad. You're not making the other people look bad. You're making yourself look bad. You know, uh, whatever's out there is gonna stay out there. And I'm sure there's more coming. More people are going to be pulling little covers off you and stuff until you're fully exposed, man. You have a channel, man, that his whole content is just is just about you, you know, and what a jacked up person you are, you know. Yeah, man. I don't know. You know, you made a video today calling 16 to Life a liar and calling this dude Chino a liar. Everybody's lying except you. You know, you say, oh, people ain't checking with the right people. They could tell you, oh, yeah. Yeah, they can. They have, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what you think that your mind is like stuck on you didn't do nothing bad. You're good. Your career was pristine, you know. But anyways, it's not just only your career, man. It's just the whole personality, the way you're coming across now, man. That's not the same Dubs that started doing his videos a long time ago, man. Now it's just like, you know, you're like neck and neck with a Merinche. You and him are like neck and neck, man, with your mañas, you know, with the shit that you practice on YouTube. But anyways, man, I think that was a fucked up thing to say about this guy. I don't care if he is a PC. I don't care if he did lock it up or whatever his case is. It doesn't matter. He's a human being with a disease that I pray to God doesn't ever fucking touch me. You know, because I've seen people with that sickness, man. I see what it does to the individuals and to their families. And that was out of line, Gunnar. Pero sabes que? Do you? You've been getting away with everything anyways, and acting the way you want, saying the things you want. Your subscribers don't care, man. They're there for the circus act, you know. But anyways, there's some content. You guys have some content now to work with, man. You guys want to talk shit, you could talk all the shit you want. But I've only given you facts, man. And I'm just saying, mostly the dubs, man. Maybe it's time to change it up, man. You know? You too, Gunnar, man. Maybe, you know, you'll be more considerate towards people, man. Towards the dead, towards the sick, towards women, towards people's wives. They're very disrespectful vato, man. You know? But I'm sure I'm not telling anything to anybody that they don't already know or feel, you know? But I'm going to put it out there in case you don't know the type of characters that you guys are watching and listening to and following. Because, yeah, man, I jumped off that truck right away, you know? All the signs were there. The only good thing that I saw Gunnar do was get his daughter, you know, go to court and bring his daughter home. And for the judge being on his side and giving him that little girl to take care of and to raise, I got to give it to him, you know. But then all this other shit, man, it just takes that little shine away, man, you know. But anyway, this is my video for today, you know. Yeah, YouTube's getting even more and more wilder. You know, people bringing you up out of nowhere and throwing your name around and, you know, using descriptions like dope fiend and shit that don't even apply to you or your life, maybe your past, you know. But it's all good, you know, from one dope fiend to another. It's all good, you know. But like I said, I wasn't going to go back and forth with nobody. I'm not going to do that. So anyways, thanks for watching. You guys take care. Stay free. And I'll see you on the next video. God bless you. God bless your families.